Hi, good day, Professor John. Myself, Aditya Jain, along with my teammates Anurag and Dev, have created these visualizations for the TV project. The dataset what we've used is the World Bank data for different countries. We have created visualizations for two different audiences. Our first visualization is for the CEO of an e-commerce company who is looking for opportunities to expand his business via fresh investments in other countries. Uh, this is depicted in these two dashboards, customer insights and operational insights. The first dashboard provides customer insights and indicates how easy, how attractive is the business to be conducted. Now, the first visual we have over here is the internet connectivity over time. It provides how what is the percentage of internet users per 100 people for each of these countries, and it is depicted over time over here from 2001 to from 1994 to 2013. Now, as we could see, higher the internet users per 100 people, the better it is for an e-commerce company. Our second visual is the logistic index. It provides how are the last mile services for an e-commerce company. Higher the score of the logistic index, the better are the connectivity for that country. The third visual deals with the urban population over time. For any e-commerce company, the major chunk of its business would come from the urban population of any country, and hence having such a high urban population here, India and China are a very good investment opportunities, which could for the CU, which is depicted over here. We also have mobile subscription as our fourth dashboard, our fourth visualization. It provides what are the cellular subscriptions per 100 person, and also the absolute number of mobile cellular subscribers for each country. India and China again here having a large number of population are having highest number of mobile subscriber on an absolute term. The second dashboard what we have here is the operational insight. It provides how easy it is to do business in each of these countries. The first visual over here is the GDP versus the FDI. The GDP and FDI are both important parameters for a country. Both show uh, the economic condition and the openness of the country to allow foreign funds. This visual over here decides over time how the GDP and FDI are changing. The gradient over here is the GDP, and the red circles over here indicates the FDI. China being the highest FDI getter is depicted in the largest red circle, as you could see. The second visual what we have here is the purchasing power, the GDP as purchasing power parity. GDP PPP is an important economic indicator as it takes the cost of living into account and used to measure the quality of life in a country. Now, having a high GDP PPP would indicate that it is better to have to do business over here rather than any other country which is having a very low GDP PPP. Again, it is shown over time, as you could see how it is varying over time for all of these. The third is ease of doing business in each of these countries. So as of 2013, the higher the rank over here, that is the number one. So South Korea, it is the most easy to do business over in South Korea than any other country as per this ranking. So this ranking would provide the ease of doing business for each of these countries. And then the fourth visualization we have actually taken three matrices over here and put it into a drop down. Now the drop down which you would select would give that matrix to us. So for example, time required to start a business. This could then be changed to startup procedures to register a business. Again, we would have the ranking of various countries in that order, and then labor force would tell how much is the labor force available for each of these country. Now, all these parameters would on in combination gives us what are the operational efficiency or what are the operational benefits a company could derive when they are venturing into a new country. So this was our visualization. These two were the visualization for the first part. For the second part, we are doing visualization for the Prime Minister of India, who has recently got elected, and would like to find what should be his key priorities area where he should invest the country's money into. These are the four visualization what we have shown over here. The first one is the military expenditure by countries. This would indicate in comparison to other countries, including his neighbor, what have been their military expenditure as a percentage of GDP. So accordingly, he could decide on how much military expenditure India should do. Then, when its countries like Pakistan are doing, or Pakistan or China are doing this much of military expenditure. Uh, this again, I would like to reiterate that all these four visualization are done with respect to Prime Minister of India, and hence all the comparisons would be made with respect to India. The second is the health expenditure versus the life expectancy. We could see once we now this is again done over time. We could see that how health has been how over time health expenditure, as we increase the health expenditure, our life expectancy also increases. We could see that China and India being the major chunk and being such high in population are lagging behind the other countries, and hence uh, probably for Indian PM, it would be better to invest a lot in India, Indian health areas. The third graph what we have is the trade versus industry output, trade as percentage of GDP versus output. In this globalized world, to have better GDP growth than its peers, a country has to rely on its trade value. More number of trade requires more industrial, agriculture, and service export. This visualization showcases how industry output affects its trade over years for various countries and where India stands in terms of industry output. This visualization is again a timeline graph, as you could see. And the fourth visualization we have is the sanitation index over years. The top countries, the most developed countries, have almost 100% sanitation index, whereas the developing countries are playing a catching up game. As you could see, India is having a very relatively low sanitation index in compared to other countries, and hence it should be a high priority area for the Prime Minister of India. With this, we end our presentations. Thank you for watching, and please do let us know how if you liked it. Thanks. Thanks a lot.